Xbox gamers, looks like we won as Microsoft is making some major changes, and this is just exactly what we all asked for. How many times can we come out and say, hey, Microsoft, we need you to do this, and then they go out and do it, for us to actually be able to kind of, I guess, be a little bit thankful and just, be happy that they're listening to the fans. Now, I don't really know what the future is going to bring for Xbox. None of us do. I think that it's something that we all as fans kind of just hope that they continue to listen. There's obviously going to be different takes from different people. Some people think, Microsoft has given up on the idea of consoles doing anything. But to be honest with you, after speaking to a few people, I don't think it's really necessarily that they're giving up on consoles or anything like that. It's just that the same amount of people are buying the consoles every generation, and so you have to grow that beyond there, and I think that's the point where we're at. I also think that a lot of YouTubers and things like that who don't really know what they're talking about are talking about, how mature the tools are for Xbox and that kind of thing, and I don't think that that's necessarily accurate either, because from what I have heard from multiple people now is that Microsoft makes developers use cloud for the actual tools and things like that, so you basically have to do that. So we'll see what happens in the future or whatever. A lot of people are already talking like, hey, Starfield's going to be 30 frames per second, and the reason that I was told from two people now is possibly, now keep this in mind, is possibly the dev tools aren't improving fast enough because all the developers are working on the xCloud encoding algorithm. So again, that would mean that the PS5 tools are actually going at a higher rate. They're maturing much faster, even though Xbox is more powerful. And then people will go, oh, that's an excuse. Look at the paper, how much more powerful Xbox is, right? It's crazy to see that. But again, that's not what this video is about. This video is about us winning as fans on something that we were actually asking for. Let's go ahead and get into it. Hey everybody, I'm The Crap Gamer. This is Crap Gamer Reviews, back with yet another video. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Please slap the like button. Go ahead and give it a like. I would definitely appreciate that. It would mean a lot to me. It really does mean a lot if I can get 100 likes on each of the videos that I do. Look, again, we won as far as I'm concerned. This is really, really good news, especially when it's earmarked that, hey, after we listened to feedback, we decided to actually go out there and make some changes for the better. So this is exactly pretty much where I'm from. At this particular point, that is nice to see, and I gotta tell you what, this will make a lot of you happy. For me, I'm a little bit indifferent on this particular piece of news, but I think a lot of you are going to be extremely happy about it, because this is something that I hear a lot from fans about, hey, I wish Microsoft would make these changes. So let's go ahead and get into it. Should be a damn good video. Damn good. If I do say so myself. So we'll see what happens, shall we? Now, it looks like Microsoft is making major changes to the dashboard as part of a multi-month experiment process. Microsoft announces it's taken feedback gathered to make changes to the dashboard. Hurrah! Huzzah! Hip hip! Hooray, right? So anyway, as part of a series of ongoing multi-month experiments, Microsoft announced that some significant changes are in store for the new Xbox Home experience in the future. The news arrived in a blog post from the Xbox development team, who thanked players who participated in its console experiments. In April's Xbox console update, of course, a new gallery-style search interface was added, which I already covered, along with features to help adjust how much power the Xbox console uses. Now, on the console's main home page, players can press the Y button or tap the search icon and navigate to the magnifying glass icon at the top of the dashboard to begin their search. And again, search categories can also be filtered with buttons as well, including a filter to see what's installed on the Xbox console. Now, in addition to this, as part of Microsoft's moves to make the Xbox console even more carbon aware, the April update includes the option for players to set their active hours in order to save power and money. So again, that's really, really good news. But again, this is changing some pretty cool stuff. Today, however, according to this, a blog post, the Xbox Senior Product Lead Manager, the multi-month Xbox Home console experiments are being paused in order for developers to prepare for bigger updates that will be released in the near future. These experiments began last fall, with the new home experience being tested by Xbox insiders in the alpha and alpha skip rings. Insiders that were on those experimental versions of the dashboard will see their intersurface reverted to the original state, but the settings that were used for the updated dashboard will be saved for the future. So basically, they stated that the developers heard feedback from testers that the look of the Xbox dashboard felt indeed cluttered, particularly at the top of the screen. In short, this left players feeling unable to fully enjoy the backgrounds and wallpapers that they wanted. They also added that the team is looking to strike a balance between how the dashboard looks and functions, while considering accessibility and the different player needs as well. It remains to be seen how much time will change, or how much will actually change with the future updates, and how long it'll take, how much time it'll take, but whenever these updates arrive for both regular users and Xbox insiders. Though Microsoft remains in the public eye with the imminent acquisition of Activision Blizzard, this has not stopped it from continuing to refine Xbox console experience for its players. I can't wait to see what changes they make, and again, I'm going to link this article so you guys can check it out. It's from Game Rant, and it's something that I think a lot of you are definitely looking forward to seeing more about. Again, they've really listened. They've kind of paid attention to what gamers want, and they make adjustments at realistically a really good time. Now we're going into year 3 with the Xbox Series X and S, so I think it's definitely more than time for this kind of to happen. Anyway, so again, I would love to see lots of people kind of sound off on this. Is this something that you wanted? Is this something that you don't care about? Or is this something that I feel like, again, Microsoft is, are they barking up the wrong tree here? I feel like this is a smart move. I don't know if it's going to be the move that makes everybody happy, but I do see a lot of people complain about the UI or the dashboard or what have you. So, again, I would love to see what everybody else thinks about it. I think that it's very smart that Microsoft is continuing to make changes and make updates. We live in that kind of world now where things aren't just tied to, one thing or the other. We're starting to see like these major changes really take effect, and I'm very thankful for that. As we get further and further into the console generation, nothing should stay the same. We should always be improving and getting better and better results. And like I said at the beginning of the video, I truly think that the Xbox Series X, whatever the reason, maybe they need to change how they update their drivers or whatever, but they need to start enabling it so it can take full advantage of the platform and what it can do. So yeah, I would love to see that. I would love to hear what people are saying and what people think in general about this, because at the end of the day, it really kind of comes down to you guys are the ones that are helping Microsoft win here, and I think that is super appreciated. Everybody speaking up, kind of giving their own 2 cents and things like that. So I do hope that continues down the road, because that's, like I said, that's really important going forward. So I hope that everybody continues to talk about this and let me know what you think. Like I said, it's very important. Do you guys love the UI and stuff like that, or do you support change? Rack them up. Crap Gamer out.